this special edition of XYZ News. Tonight, we will be going back in time to relive the memorable year of 1992. The song you just heard was End of the Road by Boys to Men, the top song of this year. Now to Erica with sports and entertainment.
Thanks, Shannon. The 64th Annual Academy Awards, hosted by Billy Crystal, occurred in '92, with Silence of the Lambs taking home Best Picture. Not only did it win this award, it became the third film in history to win Academy Awards in all top 5 categories: Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Actress, Best Director, and Best Writing.
Strange noise. What was it? It was screaming. Some kind of screaming, like a child's voice. What did you do? I went downstairs, outside. I crept up into the barn. I was so scared to look inside, but I had to. What did you see, Clarice? What did you see? Lambs. They were screaming.
The top TV show of this year was 60 Minutes, hosted by Ed Bradley. This was also a year of prominent sports victories. The Redskins of Washington defeated the Buffalo Bills 37-24 in Super Bowl 26. The Toronto Blue Jays beat the Atlanta Braves 4-2 in the 1992 World Series. In the Stanley Cup, the Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Chicago Blackhawks 4-0. In golf news, 16-year-old Tiger Woods became the youngest PGA golfer in 35 years. Barry Bonds also signed the highest single-year baseball contract worth $4.7 million. Back to Shannon with information on daily life in 1992.
Thank you, Erica. In the year 1992, employment was an astonishing 7.8%, with over 9 million people unemployed. The average family income of this time was $30,700. A major invention of this year was the Smart Pill, created by Jerome Shentag. It was a computer-controlled device that can be electronically tracked and instructed to deliver a drug to a predetermined location in the gastrointestinal tract. Now, on to the major events of 1992. On April 13th, a damaged wall of a utility tunnel beneath the Chicago River opened into a breach which flooded basements and underground facilities throughout the Chicago Loop. The estimated cost of repairs was $1.95 billion, and this event became known as the Chicago Flood. Beginning on April 29th, a violent 6-day riot broke out in the streets of Los Angeles, following the acquittal of 4 LA police officers for police brutality towards an African-American, Rodney King. The 6 days consisted of looting, assault, arson, and murder, resulting in $1 billion in property damages, 53 deaths, and 2,000 injuries. Finally, to Erica for the politics of this year.
The speech, known as the Murphy-Brown speech, was delivered on May 19th in California by George H.W. Bush's Vice President Dan Quayle. It was said in response to the recent race riots in Los Angeles. In his speech, he blamed the violence on a decay of moral values and family structure in America. As a side note, he mentioned the hard-working single mother in the popular sitcom Murphy-Brown. By doing so, he essentially mocked all irregular family lifestyles of the time. In other news, the U.S. Supreme Court reaffirmed the right to abortion in the case of Planned Parenthood versus Casey. From 1988 to 1992, George H.W. Bush was president. Throughout the year of '92, he was campaigning for his second term. The results of this election, in which he ran against Bill Clinton, were announced in November. Stay tuned to hear the winner.